post is a little different. I had to get super real with myself when I discovered that my stuff wasn't fitting anymore, and I don't have a scale at home at all. And so finally found someone with a scale because I was like, oh, my clothes aren't fitting. Maybe I've put on some weight. Put on 20 kilograms. That's about 44 pounds for the Americans in our audience. Yeah, that's a bit since April. So I said to myself, I have got to make a difference and I've got to do something a little bit different because that's not good under any circumstances. I've always been really tall. I've always been really skinny. It was kind of the gift of metabolism that my parents obviously gave me. However, clearly that isn't working anymore and only your gifts last this long. So I decided that I better get real and start focusing on my fitness because I can barely climb a flight of stairs, and also focus in on just my energy levels and making sure that I'm getting fitter. So I went out and got some stuff. Anyway, hopefully these goodies will help me kind of get a little fitter and a little less baggy around the waist. So today we are doing a wellness and fitness tracker. I have put together an amazing blog post around some of the suggestions in case you may want to do something too. I'm very conscious of negative body image. I do not have a negative body image. I just happen to have put on a couple of extra pounds that I'm not happy with. I can feel myself being unhealthy and unfit. So it's not about body image. I'm pretty happy with my person as a whole. It's more about the fact that I don't fit in my jeans. So let's focus in on that and make sure that you're thinking really positively. One of the things that I decided that I also wanted to do in my fitness planner was I wanted to do a achievements to-do list rather than going, I must do 5 press-ups today. I have achieved 5 press-ups today. And that way I'm kind of giving myself that accountability. But I'm also giving my viewers here and on Instagram, I'm also giving you guys a bit of accountability to check in on me and say, hey lady, no, are you keeping up? And I'll be like, I hope so. So I've also started a couple of different things that I thought might help. And hopefully you can use the spread yourself if you are also looking to get a little healthier and a little stronger. So let's get started. Hello, if this is your first time with us, I'm going to do quite a bit of talking, and today I'm going to use my Happy Planner. I'm going to grab a couple of sheets of dotted paper out of my Happy Planner. I love that you can just pull them out, and for those of us that are interested, it's 38 dots across and 55 dots down. Let's start with my fitness goals. For this spread, I decided that I wanted to use some really pretty florals all the way around. I then put in some basic little images to write in and kept surrounding them by the florals. I used my kind of X-Acto knife board so that when I was finished I can just slice down the side and make sure that it's kind of bordered by the flowers and the florals. You'll see over here I line them up really carefully so that I can overlap the flowers, kind of giving it depth and kind of making it feel really funky. I wanted something bright and colourful to kind of keep me motivated. So here I go. I slice down the side to make sure that the side is perfectly trimmed, pop in my rewards, and we're ready to go. On to the next part. Along with my wanting to kind of keep healthy, I also wanted to create myself a meal planning page. Here I am just having a list of snacks and meals, breakfasts and lunches that I can potentially have in the course of my 12 weeks to make sure I'm eating really healthy. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to track my kind of goals over the next 12 weeks. So I have set up a Monday through to Friday and week 1 through to week 12 because I'm going to be doing a 12-week program and I've gotten a coach in to help me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use colored pens in a rainbow style from yellow all the way through to black or brown depending on where I end, and I'm going to create myself just a really basic fitness tracker. I'm going to, in the details section, use that part for the key things that I'm going to track. The things I'm going to track are exercise, kilojoules burnt, steps, and then obviously the distance I've gone. I'm going to do that for every week and let's follow it through. While I know it's important, the next thing I want to do is track my measurements. I'm going to start off with my weight and I'm going to make sure that I have a target and a goal weight. And I can obviously go over that if I want, but essentially tracking it against the 12 weeks. I'm doing mine in kilograms. Obviously you can do yours in pounds if you're watching from any of our pound countries. So the next thing I'm going to track is just the size of the things that have gotten a little bigger. So I'm going to track the size of my waist, my hips, my thighs, and my legs, and see how those are getting stronger and more healthier as we go down the track of our fitness kind of 12-week program. Hopefully we can start seeing a difference over those 12 weeks, and you can follow along with me as I will be posting quite a couple on my stories and making sure that I keep it as up to date as possible. Alright, now that I've got all my trackers in place, what exactly am I going to do exercise-wise to get fitter and stronger and somewhat skinnier? I am going to create this really basic perpetual kind of calendar for the next 12 weeks. And I'm going to use it to be able to track some of the stuff that is going to kind of come up during the 12 weeks. So is it a rest day? Is it a legs day? Is it an abs day? What kind of day is it that we're going to be creating to be able to get fit over the next 12 weeks? Alright, the next part of my plan is creating this really cute little watercolor page, and I'm going to do a this for that spread. I'm going to try over the next 12 weeks to swap this for that. So for example, my caramel latte, I'll swap it for green tea. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we are around all over the place on Instagram, on Facebook, on Pinterest, and obviously please hit the subscribe button on YouTube below. To get notifications, hit the little bell, and if you want to see more, we have some great videos. Thank you.